What is up? What is cracking? Aries. Okay, so I don't have no cards. I don't have none of my material because I'm not at home. So I never went live and did this before without any material, like my papers or anything. But I got my book. I got a book though. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta be quiet because I'm not at home. All right, Aries. So, um, I kind of want to piggyback off of the last messages I was doing, which was Aquarius and Pisces, and in that message, certain things sticked out to me. And what sticked out to me was the sun and the moon. I know I was talking about the sun and the moon, and I know Aries has some type of connection with the sun. And I believe Pisces have some type of connection with the moon. Okay, so some of y'all might be a sun sign Aries or something dealing with the sun sign as Aries here. And when I was talking about in the Pisces message about how I am more connected to the moon, I was thinking about children of the moon. I never knew that, in certain places, people say, they're children of the sun and then they're children of the moon. I never knew that, right? So I was interested in it and I was like, okay, well, let's look up what does it mean to be a child of the sun and the moon. And I find out that in some cultures, you know, it's this myth that the sun and the moon were actually together in a marriage and they had children together, which was crazy. And that's why they say the sun is the father and he is in control over the sons, the males, and the moon is the mother and she is in control and over the daughters, right, of them. And it just explains that the sons, they're very outgoing, they're very fiery, they're very like protectors. They want to learn, just like a man, right? And the women of the moon, they're very more quiet, very more reserved. The daughters of the moon. So hold on one second. Okay. like, this is crazy because I'm at my mom's house in my old room. So this used to be my room. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just too hot at my house. Like, this used to be my room. I grew up in this room. Now it's just filled with like a bunch of boxes and old clothes and stuff like that. So, the moon. Okay, so moon is connected with the Pisces. So it's something about a Pisces moon or simply something to deal with the moon, right? What I was getting, right? What I was getting is that in the Yoruba culture, I found out that they had a myth, a story about what they say about the children of the sun and the children of the moon. It says, long ago, the sun and the moon were married to each other. The sun would sail across the sky, blazing in his glory, till he would reach the end of the world, where the sky and the earth would meet. Now, before I go on again, I learned that it was three different types of children. It's not two, it's three. So the first types of children are the children of the sun, okay? Which would be the father. And then, no, the children of the moon is what they call, it starts with something with an A. Hold on. So the children of the sun is of the father, okay? And the children of the moon, I'm pulling it up one second. represents and androgynous. So whatever that is, meaning half male, half female. So the children of the moon represents half male, half female. Okay, so it's not fully woman. Okay, it's a half male and a half female for the moon. And children of the earth, so it's three. So it's children of the moon, children of the sun, and children of the earth. Okay, and the children of the earth represents a fully female. All right, so that's what I learned. That took me somewhere, which is crazy. And like I said, we don't have to believe in these things. It was just something that I looked up and I was like, wow, that's very interesting. But in the Yoruba culture is about the sun is the children of the sun is of the father. The children of the moon is of the mother. Okay? And it basically says at night, when his light would be hidden, his wife, the moon, would sail gently across the sky till the sun rose again in the morning. And like I had said in the last message, in the Pisces message, I was talking about, how I didn't know any of this before anything. Like, that's why I kind of like not knowing nothing. I like not knowing anything. It's kind of like I like being dumb. Like, I'm not dumb, but I like being dumb. So when all these different things just come to me or I like get some type of realization, I'd be like, whoa, that's crazy. So it's kind of like, look, don't tell me anything. I don't want you to tell me nothing. Don't tell me nothing. Like, I just want to find these things out for myself. And then I just be like mind blown. Like, you know, it's better that way. So that's why I was saying in the Pisces message, I'm like, after the sun has been out all day long, who do it come to? It comes to the moon. Now it's the moon's turn. You rest inside the moon. You rest inside the mother. You know what I'm saying? Which is his wife. Oh my God, I'm so mind blown. Which is his wife. Okay? So, it says the sun and the moon had many children. The boys were like their father, the sun, already blazing with light, even though they were little. The girls were like their mother, the moon, glowing softly. And what I said last message, if y'all didn't see it in the Pisces message, check it out. I was like, ain't nothing more sexier than the sun, baby. Ain't nothing more sexier than that, the light from the sun, you know? Very, 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 very sexy and beautiful. Okay, so that's dope. And I don't know about this story. Right, it's my first time. All right, so it also says now the young sons greatly admired their father, the sun, and wanted to be like him. They too wanted to sail across the sky down to the end of the world where the sky and the earth met, but their father would not take them with him. So as I began to think about, okay, so who is the next like sign that I'm on, right? You can be any sign, but we're on Aries, and the Aries is the father, the Aries is the emperor, the Aries is the boss, you know, and the Aries, wants to be that father, right? But he doesn't want his sons to follow him. He doesn't want his sons to follow him. Okay? Even though his sons want, like, I want to be just like you know what I'm saying? Now maybe it's dangerous, so it's like maybe he's feeling like, okay, it's too dangerous for you, or maybe he feels like you can't handle it, you can't handle the responsibility that I have to handle as the son, you know. Sometimes when we think about that Aries placement or the Aries personality as well, sometimes when we are in a boss like energy, you are scared to give somebody else the job of like the emperor. You know what I'm saying? Like when you have a job and you know how to do your job, you're sometimes scared to give somebody else the job because you're like, I don't know if you're going to do the job correctly. Like, you understand that if I give you this job and you replace me, it's like becoming my replacement. You have a lot of responsibility, and I got to know that you're going to do it right. You know what I'm saying? So that's just kind of what I'm thinking, and what I'm feeling. It's like I got to know that you are going to take on this responsibility and do it how I would do it. But I feel like, you know what I'm saying, this is a lot of work. You don't understand what it takes to be the son. You don't know what it takes to be a boss. You don't know what it takes. So I have to, maybe the father feels like, I just can't, I just don't have you to protect. I just don't have children to protect. I just don't have the moon to protect. I just don't have my daughters to protect. But I have all these many people, everything that's dependent on me, everything that depends on the sun. I have all these different things that's dependent on me. So I just can't give that up to you. I just can't put that in your hands. I just can't do it just yet, because at the end of the day, I'm still trying to protect you, but I'm just not only trying to protect you, I'm trying to protect everybody else as well. Okay? And I have a job to do. So that's how I'm looking at it, as maybe what the son was talking about, right? And I can be wrong, right? Because I don't know the full story. I'm just reading, okay? Because I don't have none of my nothing. I have nothing right now with me. So I'm like, let's go live. All right. Okay, so next it says, so one day the young sons gathered together in a body and began following him. Okay, might be saying as the body, what they say, because I'm just hearing the body of Christ, right? And like I said, I don't know. I don't know. I'm really dumbfounded. I'm really just a baby to everything. All right. So So one day the young sons gathered together in a body and began following their father, the sun, as he started off on his journey across the sky. Go back, ordered the sun. You may not follow me. There is a place only for one sun in the sky. Okay, so he got mad. He was like, no, no, it's only one sun. Okay, I need y'all to stay back. I need y'all to get back. It's only one sun. It's only room for one of us. And when I read that, it made me think about how sometimes, I don't know about y'all and where y'all at, but where I'm at, sometimes I be seeing two suns in the sky. Like, I never seen this before. I'm like, okay, so if that's the sun, then what's that? You see what I'm saying? Like, maybe it's just a cloud that's shaped like the sun. But I'd be like, it was kind of like a couple months ago or last summer. I'd be thinking like, is it two suns in the sky? But look, don't don't quote me on that, because then they'll try to, you know, they try to take people like us to the crazy home. All right. Definitely. All right. So about, you see two suns in the sky. Okay, well, y'all see it too, okay? Period. So next time you look in the sky, maybe sometimes you might notice two suns. Okay, but this sun right here is saying like it's only enough room for one sun, okay, in this story. All right. Um, so the sons say, but the young sons reply, we want to be like you. We want to sail across the sky all day. The son again ordered his sons to return home to their mother, the moon, but the boys would not listen. They insisted on following him. Now, this kind of reminds me of the message yesterday again with the Pisces. And I was talking about something needs to protect the sun, protect my sons, protect the sun. You need to protect the sun. So the same thing that I'm kind of getting with this, when the father is like, no, I want you to go back home. No, I want you to turn around. No, 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 because I'm trying to protect you. Or he's trying to protect you from something. Like, you are my son and I need to protect you. And if I can't protect you, I need somebody else to protect you. But understand that the main thing is for me to protect you here. And sometimes when you notice when we're a parent and we want to protect our child, we may have to get a little bit aggressive with our children. We may have to get a little bit serious with our children. We may have to get a little bit, take your ass back home. Okay, type of thing. When they're not listening, when you really want to just protect them, and they may not see it like that, right? They may see it as, oh no, you're just being unfair. Oh no, you just want to be mean. Oh no, you just never let me do anything. Whole time it's like, no, I'm really trying to protect you. It's that serious. I'm really trying to protect you. Okay, and if I gotta fight with you and act like I'm finna whoop you, then that's what I'm gonna do. Because in here, okay, this son in this story, all right, um the son at this son the son grew angry. And remember that we're talking about Aries now. Aries gonna get angry. Aries don't play. All right, Aries do not play at all. That's one thing that they don't do. Okay, they are fathers that do not play. They don't play about their family. They don't play about themselves. They don't play about their business. They don't play. They don't come to play at all. And they get angry very quickly. Okay. But the thing is, they can calm down very quickly as well. So they can get fired up very quickly, but they also turn down very quickly. Okay. But the bad thing is like after they just threw all that fire at you and then they burn you and then they sit there like, oh my God, I'm so sorry I burnt you. Like, nigga, you already burnt me. What did you talking about? You sorry. Why didn't you think first before you burnt me? Okay. All right. So, all right, let's see. Okay. At this, the son grew angry and also afraid. He felt that the brilliance of his son might outshine him very soon. So, in anger and in fear, he turned upon his sons and tried to kill them. Okay, so how I was feeling is that, you know, you're just trying to warn your son, turn him back around. Um, it says that he was afraid of their brilliance. He was afraid that they would become better than him, right? So, um, that's very interesting. And sometimes we may see somebody that is actually younger than us and actually better than us, actually can go further than we can, but we know that they're not ready yet, or we know that they can be better than us, but they're not ready yet, right? I know that you're not ready yet, because if I take you and I put you out here where I'm at, you might get killed. Okay, literally, you might get killed. And it kind of reminds me of the story about, who is that had to take their son to the mountain, and God was gonna see, like, okay, are you actually gonna kill your son, right? Or sacrifice your son. He didn't want to really sacrifice his son, and that's what the kind of feeling that I'm getting here. Like, I don't want to kill y'all at all, but you know what I'm saying? Ooh, I was just hearing like, I rather, somebody's situation might be where their father is like, I rather kill you than have somebody else kill you, or somebody in your family like, I rather kill you than have somebody else kill you. Or if you're gonna die, I'd rather you die from me than die from other people. So I don't know, okay? I have no idea right now what that could mean, or it might not mean that at all right? um so he tried to kill them, but like I said, I'm trying to think about it in a positive way, and like, he just wanted to get away. Get them away. I need you to turn back around, because you don't know what you're doing right now. You don't know where you're going right now. You don't know where you're headed right now. It's a lot to be the son, and I need you to understand that it's not easy for me to be be that son. Okay. All right. So the young sons ran in fright and took refuge with their grandma, Yemaja. Okay, Yamaja, that's the name. The goddess of brooks and streams. Now, once again, the same message from Pisces message I was talking about streams. I'm like, streams, streaming, stream. Okay, bam. This says this is the goddess of streams. That blew my mind as well. I'm like, okay. So their grandma is Yamija, and she's the goddess of streams. Okay. And to save her grandchildren from the wrath of the sun, turned them into fish and hid them in the sea, in the rivers and the streams of the earth. Now, yesterday I also said, I was talking about the how the motion pictures are, where you see the sun and a little boy is sitting on, where you see the moon in motion pictures and you see that the little boy is sitting on the moon fishing. Okay, what is that? DreamWorks. Okay, on DreamWorks Productions, they have a moon where a little boy is sitting fishing. Okay, and in this story, their grandma turned them into fishes to protect them from the sun, from the sun's wrath. Okay, to save their lives. That was deep. That was mind blowing. Okay, that's very interesting, right? Okay, so it says, but the daughters of the sun and the moon had remained quietly at home with their mother. So the daughters, which are the moons, they they stayed at home. They said, "You won't catch me outside." Okay, they said, "You won't catch me outside." Nope, nope, no. I was just playing. That's so funny. Okay, all right. So the moons, the daughters. Okay, they said, "Hey, you won't catch me outside. I'm staying at home with my mama." All right, the moon. Okay. So they are still with her, and we can see them following the moon at night when the sun's fierce light is hidden. And so there came to be fish in the sea and the rivers and streams and also the stars in the sky. So guess what? The daughters of the moon are the stars, and they follow their mother. They surround their mother, and they glow softly with their mother. Wow. Isn't that beautiful? And the suns are in the sea, deep down in the water. Okay? And as we know, the sun ain't playing no games, okay? He like, I ain't playing no games. It's only one sun, okay? Now, with me seeing two suns in the sky, I don't know what that means. Maybe now it's two of something, or it's representing two, or it's just a reflection, right? It might be a reflection or something like that. When I was talking about in a Pisces message about the sun does something to the water. Me, I don't know nothing about science. I don't know nothing about nothing. So I kind of like being dumb. So if I'm dumb and I Google stuff and I'll be like, oh my God, I was right. So I found out that the sun creates something for the water called homeostasis. Okay? Yeah. So something about homeostasis. So that was dope. Okay. Um, so yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed that story about the children of the sun and the children of the moon. Remember, we have three different children. Children of the sun, which is represents men, children of the moon, which represents half male, half female, and children of the earth, which is fully female. Right? So that was dope. And we also know that children of the sun are sons, right, that admire their father. They want to become their father, right? They want to be just like their father. But their father is like, no, it's only one son that is in the sky that can do all this work. Y'all have to stay back, right? So I can protect everything, or I can do the job that I'm supposed to do, right? And then the moon comforts the females, right? And when you think about a woman, you know, even though they say the moon is half woman, half man, when you think about a woman has to be a protector and a woman has to be a nurturer. So sometimes I gotta put on this masculine energy. I gotta, you know, do the masculine things, but also I gotta step into the feminine things as well. So it's like sometimes I have to be masculine, sometimes I have to be feminine. And sometimes I just have to step into both of those roles, right? I, um, yeah. So, and when I was thinking about the children of the earth and how they're fully female, and I think about what does the earth represent? Earth represents tangibility, things that you can feel, right? Things that you can touch. Meaning they are working with things that are tangible, that they need tangible things. Meaning that they have to be protected by the sun and the moon as well. Because it's what they need, right? It's what they actually need. We have to provide for them in some type of way. Because when you think about a woman that is just fully woman, right? And that she has no masculine in her energy at all, it's like she can't do much. Okay, she can't do much. It's like a baby, right? A baby that cannot do much for itself. But when you are a child of the moon, it's like you still have feminine and you have masculine. So it's certain things that you still can do for yourself and certain things that you don't have to do for yourself. Okay? So, yeah, those were some things I was just thinking about and looking up. So, it's just crazy. And like I said, y'all don't have to believe this, right? You can believe whatever you want to believe. It's just stories. And I know that it's just stories, but that also took me to what I was talking about, Immortals, the movie Immortals. So I had actually had went live the last time again, and Immortals was highlighting to me. And when I looked up Immortals, I found the Greek mythology, which the mother of the sun, the mother of the moon is like Greek mythology. It's all mythology, right? So I was like, okay. And I'm like, immortals. So first I thought immortals was people that die. Like you're immortal. Okay, but immortals mean that you don't. That you have like this superpower or whatever, right? Not saying that anybody have superpowers. Don't allow it to go over your head. But what I'm saying is when I looked that up and then I looked up Children of the Sun and the Moon, it led me to Twilight. And well, it led me to werewolves. So there's like Children of the Moon are werewolves, and which led me to the Twilight movie, vampires and werewolves. So I was like, okay, wow. So it was just taking me all these different different places and different things. Okay. So Yeah, just I'm just here. So something to deal with plastic. Um, I have no idea, you guys. So it's not really a reading. It's kind of like a story time, but something may resonate. Something might resonate with you. You might have learned something today. Something about the colors orange, yellow, orange and yellow glow. Okay, so something can look plastic, but like an orange and yellow glow. Something glows. Um, something glows like an orange and yellow type glow. Airtight. Might be dealing with my eyes. My eyes look like yellow, orange. Today they look bad. They look bad, okay? Um okay. I'm also hearing kinda pretty. Okay. So somebody might be saying like, "Oh, you're kinda pretty," or you hear those gestures like, "Oh, you're kinda pretty." You know, you're not ugly. You're kinda pretty. You're kinda pretty. Okay. So somebody might be saying somebody, "Oh, she's kinda pretty." This in this time of the day. Okay, so somebody might be looking at you in the daytime like, oh, you're kind of pretty. All right, here. or i'm or I'm hearing like a pretty good day. Okay, today was a pretty good day. Okay, that's a song. I don't know what song it is. Okay, but today was a good day. So I'm getting that as well. I'm hearing but today it was a good day. So that's something. That might be an Ice Cube song. Okay. A testament to years of accumulating, organizing, and building. Okay, so some of you guys might be saying, okay, today was a good day because you accomplished something or somebody is accomplishing something. Okay, so something will be a testament. So I'm thinking like I don't really know what a testament is, but maybe it's a testimony. Okay, a testimony to come, or a testimony like this is a testimony, or this is a testament. This is what I am attesting to. This is what I am vowing to. I vow. I vow to years of accumulating, organizing, and building. So somebody might be saying something, giving something solid. This is what I'm going to give to you. This is what I promise you. Okay? So someone is saying, I hope that this still means something. So maybe somebody has been let down many times, and somebody is like, I hope that something still means something. I hope that this is still correct. I hope that this is still true. I hope that this person is going to come through. I hope that your testament, that your paper, that your words are real. I hope that you are going to do what you said you're going to do. And as you can see, I'm pointing my finger. Like, I hope you better do what you said you're going to do. This might even be a group of people. You better do what you said you was going to do. Type of energy, okay? So this, so something might be making someone else kick it in high gear, kick something in high gear, or get motivated, or some motivation. Somebody might be giving somebody else some motivation. I'm also seeing air flights. This might have something to deal with Jordan or Jordans, okay? So I'm also seeing believe her, or believer. For some reason, I'm seeing believe as believer. Okay, plastic, something deal with plastic, but airtight. But to me, it looks like air flight. Now, y'all might see something different, but I'm just saying air flight. Believe her. Plastic. I don't know what this could be. Okay. All right. So something might got something to deal with that. All right. Believe her. Peacefully snoozing. Open book on the side. The kitchen was empty. Mom and dad hadn't come downstairs. I left everyone sleep. I let everyone sleep and stood ready with my arm, feeling like a daredevil. So somebody could be really feeling like they can do anything. Okay, so some people is gonna feel like, man, I can do anything. Okay, some people might be feeling like superhero. Maybe it's something about the movie Daredevil, or if this is a TV show Daredevil, something about the Marvel character Daredevil, whoever that is. I don't know. I know it's a character called Daredevil. There might be something. Okay, and somebody is coming prepared, because we have a helmet, knee pads. Like somebody is coming armored up, right? So they're gonna be protected, or somebody needs to protect their head, right? Protect certain parts of their body. Okay, but they're coming like, look, I'm coming, but I'm gonna be geared up, armored up. Okay, I'm gonna be strapped up. All right. Oh my God, my family probably think that I'm just doing something crazy up in here because I'm just steady laughing. I don't know. Oh God. I opened the garage and felt like someone should know about the big thing I was heading off to do, and I couldn't think of anyone to text. I wrote, "Hey Jamal, hey Milo." I waited for 5 whole minutes. I knew they seen the messages because, like fools with a death wish, they kept their phones in their pockets at all times. Neither Jamal. Okay, pause. So it's something that y'all are excited about and you want to tell people, but it's nobody to tell. It's nobody to tell. Or it's something that is showing you, or somebody's not going to answer the phone because it's meant for you not to tell anybody. Okay? And you know it's meant for you not to tell anybody, or it's meant to be a secret because nobody is answering. It's like the people that normally would answer, or you feel like, man, I should have had an answer by now, or I know they see me calling, or I know that I should have had an answer by now. It's not giving you an answer simply because you have to keep it to yourself. Okay? I'm hearing you're my little secret, and that's how we should keep it. Don't never let them know, never let them go. Cause you know, like I know, we should never let them go. Okay? So, yeah. All right. Your little secret. And also I'm seeing death wish. So the one of the people that you might be trying to reach out to, or maybe two people that you're trying to reach out to, or whoever you're trying to tell, might be wishing death upon you. And it might not be death, right? When we think about death, it may be death to your dreams, death to your ambition. Maybe after you tell them, or if you tell them, they're going to try to talk you out of it. After you get up this momentum, like, look, I'm gonna go out there and I'm gonna do it, right? And the reason why they're not answering is because God wants you to just do it on your own, because he knows that other people will talk you out of it, or the people that you're really trying to call to tell, they're going to talk you out of it, okay? So I know this was long. I hope y'all subscribe to my channel, and maybe y'all got some type of value out of this. I hope so. Okay, I'll be busy back, baby. Peace. I'm not high either. Okay. Feel that?